All right, everybody, what's going on? It's Thundershot, and welcome to, first of all, welcome to the Let's Play channel. This is, I'm just now kicking off Thunder Plays, Thundershot Plays, whatever you want to call it, Thundershot Plays games. I don't give a shit. We're going to go with Thunder Plays, but it's my own little Let's Play channel. I've struggled a long time on being able to balance the Let's Plays that I want to do, and then uploading the Dragon Ball Z that I need to do, also want to do, but need to do for the main channel, and uploading one video. I've uploaded one video a day. I've uploaded 2 videos a day. I've been to the point where I'm uploading 3 videos a day. I could not figure out a system that worked. Finally, I broke down. I'm just splitting the channels. I'm able to put hopefully a video a day, probably more, probably closer to 2 videos a day up here. And then I'll also be able to keep good maintenance on my regular channel and able to keep it more DBZ that way. But welcome to the Let's Play channel. This is Pokemon Glazed. This hack recently, I don't want to say finished because I still say it's in beta, but it recently got finished in the way that the game is fully complete now. You can play the game from start to finish, no major bugs. It doesn't cut off at a certain point. You play all the way to the ending. So I wanted to take it on. I saw another YouTuber doing it, but I didn't watch a lot. This is pretty much a blind playthrough for me. I don't really know a lot about what's going on other than this is a very well-received Pokemon hack of Emerald, I believe. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get this intro for you guys. And I'll explain more after that is over. Oh, where are my manners? Got a new intro. This is different, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. I know this is an Emerald's intro. Yeah, the Flygon took the place of where the Latios or Latios would be. He put him in similar spots. It was weird. Is that it? What do we got? A Groudon, Kyogre, Kyogre if you're weird. All right, this part's familiar. I don't think you can change this part. I don't know. But then, Pokemon Glazed version, and it's themed around Mew. I don't know if the whole game's themed around Mew, but the intro screen is, and I fucking love that. Mew is one of my favorite Pokemon. What did I have? I had a top 4 of all time. I'll talk about it later. Remind me later. We might talk about it. I do have Twitch chat. I'm live streaming this on Twitch right now. I have Twitch chat here. If any of you guys are experienced in making layouts, I would like a really good layout that I can have my face in a spot and the gameplay in a spot, and then an option for all the Pokemon I've caught or all the Pokemon in my team in a spot down below. I might phase in a sample of something that I want if anybody feels like they could make a good version, like something, I want good quality stuff, but a good version of the sample that I'm throwing up on screen, something like that is what I'm looking for, but not donut themed. I know this is glazed, but not donut themed. But yeah, then Twitch chat might be cut out in the future. I don't want to ignore Twitch chat, but this is a YouTube playthrough, so I'm going to modify it as best I can for YouTube, which means I'm not going to always be looking at Twitch chat or always interacting with Twitch chat. I'm mainly going to be focusing on the YouTube playthrough, and Twitch chat's along for the ride, and also if I get stumped or if I am doing something stupid that they can tell me not to do anymore, they'll help put me on the right way. But I'm always reading Twitch chat, but I'm mainly focusing on the actual Let's Play itself. Unfortunately, my internal battery has run dry and the game can be played, or whatever the fuck that means. Clock-based events will no longer occur in a hack that doesn't have any clock-based events, so, you know. Oh, I played for 2 minutes to make sure my save files would work, because sometimes you start up Game Boy games and then the save files don't work and it's a bitch, so. Here we go. Somebody asked if the game was donut-themed. I don't know. Glaze sounds donut-themed to me, but I don't know. Welcome to the Tunod? Ah, fuck, they gave me a weird region name already. Welcome to the Tunod region. My name is Professor Willow, but most people just call me the Pokemon Professor. It's a classic startup for a Pokemon game. This is what we call a Pokemon. Even though it looks like a shitty little tree seed, we humans live alongside these things, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as murderers of them. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us, but despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there's still many, 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 many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? I don't know why you got so hard with that. Am I a boy or a girl? Honestly, the girl model looks pretty fucking goofy, so I'm gonna stick with a boy on this one. All right, what's your name? I'm normally a boy anyway, but I thought about being adventurous, and then I saw the girl model, and then I was like, no. All right, so we're gonna do Thunder. So it's Thunder. Yes, that's what I just typed. Glad you caught on, Professor. Oh, you must be the Thunder I've heard so much about, right? Yes, for the 3rd time. That's me, Thunder. You're a sharp one. You and your tree seed. All right, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. I'm gonna start shouting all caps again, because I love that. I don't know why it's funny to me. Okay, this is not my house. I am not in my hometown. I think my phone just went off. What the fuck is this shit? This is really rude is what it is. Something I don't have to worry about right now. I might get to in a moment. There's no music here. That's not you. That's not me. There's just actually no music here. All right, looking around. I can't. Oh. There's sound, but there's no music. Can I take a leak on the tree? Are there any new features in regards to that? I can't run yet, for all I know. We got some weird dude. He apparently is masturbating in a bush over there. Shit, he found me. Get away from me, masturbating in a bush guy. What are you doing in a place like this? I wasn't expecting anyone to come. Oh, you were coming all right, weren't you? I'll take you back this once and explain as best I can, okay? Don't be so scared. I'll make sure you get back over safely. But the trip isn't fun at all. All right, he's going to do as best as he can to explain to me what the hell just happened. All right, what's your explanation, man? This is your place, right? Yeah, how'd you get into my bedroom? Oh, I talk. We talk in the game. This is, but how? I'll explain later. That's your explanation? Somehow you managed to slip from your universe to mine. From here. It's a good thing you appeared so close to me or there'd be big trouble. Now that you've been there, there's nothing to stop you from slipping through again, so be careful. And I'm sorry I have to go. I'll try to explain later. Bye. If I'm not supposed to go back, how's he gonna find me? This is... It's a bad hangover. I swear to God, we didn't slip into another universe. We got really drunk and ended up there. Whacked out on some kind of drugs or something. I don't know. All right, so I got my bed here. I can take a nap. We got our clock. It needs batteries to run, and the time's stuck on 7:14, unfortunately. It's almost 7:14 where I live right now. That would have been trippy. I have a TV that I can't interact with. I have a bunch of stuff. My laptop. Can I pull a potion on the laptop? Fuck no, I can't. All right, we got books. Can we read shit? Fuck no. All right. And a nice little place. I either have a nice place or I just live on the top half of a duplex in a studio apartment, in which case I have a shitty little place. If that's like my room upstairs and my mom lives downstairs, that's kind of cool, but if I just live alone, I'm not doing too well for myself. I live in Glenwood, which is something, I guess. Oh, good, Mom and Dad do live below. Thunder, good to see you up and about. Your dad and I were just about to go to the store in Chuco. I'm gonna butcher these names so bad. Just don't hate me for that. It's just gonna happen. I'm sorry. Choco? It's not even Chaco. I don't fucking Chuco Town. Chuco Town to get a few things. Oh, I almost forgot. Professor Willow called in earlier and asked that you come by his lab today. You'd better head over there right away. It's bad manners to leave someone waiting. I love you. Make sure you stay safe. Who was with? Is that my actual dad? Do I have a dad? Do I have a dad who's not a gym leader? First of all, Gen 3 is the only time we've ever had a dad in our entire life. And this is the first time he won't be a trainer, so that's something. Is this the way to the lab? It's not. I'm gonna walk there anyway. Ha, fuck you guys. I don't play by your stupid rules. Unless the lab is actually this way. Why has nobody stopped me yet? You're never allowed to get this far without somebody being like, you can't go this way if you don't have your own Pokemon. It's unsafe. Go back to the lab and get a Pokemon. Ah, here we go. There we go. All right, there it was. It stopped me. All right. Luckily for me, I have a fast forward button, so if I do anything stupid, I can get back really quickly like this. See? All right, so things I know about this game. I know who the starters are, and I know who I'm gonna pick. Outside of that, I know absolutely nothing. Not absolutely nothing. I have no idea what kind of team I want to make. I have no idea what kind of gym leaders I'm gonna face. I have no idea if there's any kind of story or what the story is. Apparently there's a story. I ended up in a different universe by accident in the first second due to some drunken stupor night we had. But I don't know what my team's gonna look like. I do know that not every single Pokemon from Gen 1 through 4 are in the game, but I don't know if they go to Gen 5 or not. I don't think they do, but I do know that not every single Pokemon is in the game, so there's no catching them all. Not that anybody ever does that anyway, but there is a wide selection, and they fixed a lot of problems that regular Pokemon had, and that's about the extent of all of my knowledge on this thing. What are you doing staring at a statue? Most regions only offer 3 starters, but Professor Willow lets you... I about threw up into the microphone, I'm so sorry. Professor Willow lets you choose from 5. Which one will you pick? All right, we get 5 choice starters. I know what they are, like I said. I hear that scientists are making great strides in the fields of parallel realities. Isn't science incredible? Yeah, sure, buddy. I heard that some Pokemon live in trees and can only be knocked out of them with a special attack. That would explain why she's over here farting at a tree as hard as she can, hoping that a Pokemon will fall out. That's not the special attack, but you know. I like to explore. This is a whole new world to me. If your Pokemon are feeling weak, I hear Professor Willow's... Alright, these people aren't gonna give me shit. Our daughter spends most of her time in front of the TV. That might worry us, but she watches many documentaries. She's very knowledgeable about Pokemon. Hold on, I'll explain in a second. Hello, you seem like an aspiring Pokemon trainer, am I right? Although I see you haven't picked your starter Pokemon yet. Would you like me to show you the starter Pokemon you could choose? No, I'm gonna find out for myself later. That's nice though. It's weird in these hacks. I've only ever played like 1 or 2 other hacks on my own time, personally. But in these hacks, you always have to check because people will throw... You know, like in regular Pokemon games, for the most part, you can pretty much ignore 90% of the houses with people in them that the game doesn't make you go to. No, in hacks, they'll be like, oh, some little fucking baby will be crawling around in the kitchen of one house, and he'll have a Master Ball that he found when he was shitting in the sand earlier. It's just weird stuff, man. You just gotta check everything, bottom line. Have you ever experienced the joy of cooking? I've heard that poffins are quite popular in the Sinnoh region. You should try making them sometime. All right, stay away from that guy. That's what we want today. He might not look it, but my husband is quite the chef. I've never tasted more delicious food than what he's cooked. Ah, cooks up a mean sausage, all right, my lady. All right, I gotta stop. Somebody's gotta stop me. Let's just head into the lab. Back to the lab again, as Eminem would say. You guys left your balls on the carpet here. Anybody want to pick these up? Why do I have the fucking geezer sunglasses? Like, what am I doing? Am I gonna ride a motorcycle later and I gotta keep the bugs out of my eyes? What is this shit? Got a couple lab geeks doing lab geek stuff. Ooh, 5 starters. I'm actually going to... Did I quick save? Did I do that? Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I did, okay. Why? It's not, all right. I quick saved. Anyway, maybe if I don't, natures have to be in this game, it's Gen 3. If I get a shitty nature, I can restart. Ah, you made it. I was getting worried you wouldn't show up. I believe you just got your trainer's license yesterday, so I'm here to give you your very own Pokemon companion. This machine has 5 Pokeballs in it. Pick whichever you want. Make sure you choose carefully. This Pokemon will be your best friend after all. Alright, which starter will you choose? This is the thing, is we got all the Gen 4 starters. We got Turtwig, we got Chimchar, we got Piplup. Then they added 2 new starters you can choose from. There is Shinx, and there is Riolu. Shinx evolves in like Luxray, which is the dark electric cat type Pokemon, and then Riolu evolves into fucking Lucario, which is super badass. Now I don't know a lot about Gen 4 and beyond, but I know Riolu has some kind of ability where the longer you hang out with him and the deeper your friendship bond is or something, the stronger he gets. And I did a little bit of reading just so I wouldn't fuck up with my starter Pokemon, and this is the last thing I know about Glazed, I swear. I did a little bit of reading, and it turns out that Riolu is badass. I really was leaning towards picking Riolu. I wanted him, but come to find out, he's not very good in the first half of this game, but apparently he does really good in the second half of this game. So I don't want to pick him now and not be able to... I would suck the first half of the game, so instead I'm going to pick a different starter, but I will tell you this, Riolu is obtainable at a later point. So I want to pick a different starter now, but I do want to pick up Riolu later because I have the idea of having a Lucario on my team is awesome. Like I said, I've never played anything Gen 4 or newer. So the idea of some of these newer cool Pokemons are neat. So I am going to fall back to another one of my top favorite Pokemon of all time. I know I've never played anything Gen 4 or higher, but I actually have a favorite Pokemon from Gen 4, and that favorite Pokemon is Infernape. So we're going to go with a little Chimchar. Make sure you want to choose this as your starter Pokemon. Yes, sir. Obtain Chimchar. It seems excited. Would you like to give him a nickname? Oh, here we go. This is the one benefit of being in Twitch chat, since I don't have time to pause at the end of every YouTube video, upload the video, ask you guys what I want my starter to be, or what you guys want to nickname it, let you guys nickname it in the comment section, then record another part to put on YouTube. I just do it all at once. I'm going to let Twitch is going to help me, I should say, pick the nickname. So we will be back in just a moment. Oh, that's fucking golden. Professor Pink. All right. So shout outs to Professor Pink for being the first person to put a good nickname in the chat. We are gonna go with a little Lion King throwback here.
It's over 9,000!
Takes you with a $50 donation. It's over 9,000, and Fernape is my fucking dude, and Fernape is my fucking dude too. I'll talk more about my background on why I like him so much later. Let's give him the nickname though. Trying to look over to make sure I don't fuck up the spelling. Fucking Rafiki. Follow Rafiki. He knows that crazy ass ape from the fucking Lion King. It's some good shit. Let me scroll chat back down so you guys can see. There's been a lot of people. There we go. Thank you, Takes You, for the donation though. Means a lot, bud. Ah, you picked Chimchar. I always had a special fondness for Chimchar. I usually give you a Pokedex, but I just gave my last one to some bitch a few days ago. Godzilla fan, thank you for the $100 donation, man. That means a lot. You guys, I don't know if I'm going to leave that in for YouTube or not, because it's usually not that insane. Please don't think I make a shitload of money doing this, but when some people are feeling generous, man, it's all right. It's all right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Take Shea and Godzilla, for the donations. It means a lot. Means a lot. The Thundershot punches are heavy in chat today. I love it. I gave up my Pokédex to some bitch a few days ago and haven't received any more. I have a friend called The Inventor. Wow, what a name. What a title. Who lives in Chuco or whatever town. I believe he has a spare Pokédex or two. Would you mind seeing him? If your Pokemon are feeling weak, feel free to talk to the aide. Ha, he has AIDS. Near the healing machine. Safe travels, Thunder. All right, let's look at this nature. Make sure it's not total garbage. Because I believe natures are involved in this. Fucking Rafiki, I love his little sprite. I love his little baby Rafiki sprite. Fire type. Up. All right, what's a lax nature? Hold on, I got it pulled up here. Raises defense, lowers special defense. That's not okay for a Pokemon who's weak to psychic and water. Okay, we're back. I took a break to get the right nature, and by the right nature, I just wanted one that didn't change any stats for my starter. A couple that raised attack. I had one that raised attack but lowered defense, and that wasn't good enough. Then all the other ones were really bad. So I cut just me getting the Chimchar over and over again a couple times till I got a nature that wasn't that bad. But yes, Chimchar is our starter. We are good to go now. We got a male Chimchar, still named Rafiki, all ready to go. All gravy in the Navy real quick. I'm going to go down to my options setting. Okay, my text speed has been set to fast. All right, it still looks slow to me, so. No, we're good. I forgot, these are all my old settings from that 2 minutes that I spent on my other file, so that's cool. Let's talk to aids, because we've got aids now. I'm trying to figure out how these work, but I can take a little break. Would you like to heal your Pokemon? Nah, mine's good, man. Most people think it's easy doing research, but it's actually hard work. It takes almost 15 minutes to find the right book. Yeah, looking at books is hard, man. I got you. I know the professor has a friend called The Inventor, but I wonder what his real name is. Oh, you sure his parents didn't name him The and their last names were just Inventor? Seems like a likely name to me. I mean, hell, my name is Thundershot69. For those of you guys who don't know, my first name is Thunder, my middle name is Shot, and my last name is 69. 69 wasn't my family's actual last name. It's weird. I don't know why they went with that for me. My family's kind of a couple weirdos, but you know. Let's walk over here and talk to these old bitches. Actually, one of them's old. All right, and he's got... Excuse me, young man. Seems like there's quite a ruckus down this route. My eyes weren't what they once was, unfortunately. So I can't really tell for sure, but I thought I should give you a heads up. All right, old timer, chill out, man. We're all here. We're here. Deep breath. Deep breath. Don't go having a heart attack. We don't want you stroking out on the bench. I don't know if the Pokemon Lab can heal you or not. Forest Pass lies just beyond here. It's got wild Pokemon, so be careful. I don't have any kind of map or anything, do I? Was I supposed to check out what was going on in town?